Hello everybody. Today's Chit-Chat and a shout out. I'm just heading out now. I've been up since 6:30 working online. Went to the gym, shower, some communication. But it is a grayish day. I got the raincoat on. I think it's supposed to rain. So for a few hours, I probably will do pretty good. A little money every day is better than none. Like I said, once you know what's available to you, how to set up multiple streams of income, eventually it turns into multiple streams of daily residual income. So I'm heading online, and I'm heading out in the field. That's what I should say. I'm so boggled. I'm going to give someone a shout out in a moment. I'm leading up to that. Since I've left my job, 90% of the time, I'm all about my business. Whether it be online, offline. I have been dedicated to succeed. And it's a passion, and I love it. And it's leading me where I'm supposed to be. And that's something we all should try to follow, is go after your passion. What brought this topic on? Yeah, she looks like she wants to go to work. Oh my gosh. I remember that feeling. Oh boy, I know where she's headed. Oh. You know, I don't know if anyone's going to join in, but I'll hang in there for a little while. A neighbor of mine, Mr. Garcia, I'm taking an educated guess. He's probably in his late 60s. He's semi-retired. He works for Grumman. Still goes back and forth here and there. Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. Everywhere I look, every time I head out, there's a van. Oh, and he's going into my building. I wish you could see that. Shoot. You know, I will make you see that. Amazon Prime. Somebody's getting a delivery from Amazon Prime. See? Technology created more jobs. They need more drivers out in the field. I'll go around one more time just to prove my case that I'm not exaggerating. There you go. It's a good deal. Woman delivery person. Excellent. Huh. Hi. So my neighbor, he chit-chats with me. He just likes me and I like him. And he goes, "Don't you work anymore?" Now, I've told him this before, and I understand there's a little bit of a language. He speaks very good English, and I know a little bit of Spanish. But I just think he's from a different time. I don't think it, now he might be in his early 70s. When I speak about what I do online and how I'm building my own business, and it was a part of me making that decision to leave my job, and how I am open to another job, but after I take care of some things, I need to fix up my home. I need to get my business totally set up where I want it to be, and working food delivery app gig jobs gives me the opportunity to do that. I'm a hustler, and I make money when I need to make money. So he says that to me. I'm going to go this way. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Garcia. I said, you don't understand. He goes, I never see you at work anymore. I go, well, you're used to seeing me exhausted, running around like a nut job, and being unhappy. I don't know who the heck's honking, but it's just average here. And I don't think he gets it. I said, Mr. Garcia, I've been up since 6:30 this morning. I've been working my business. I'm going to pull over just for a moment. I've been working my business. I went to the gym, getting ready for my day. Now I'm going to go make some money. Then I'm going to come home. Then I'm going to have something to eat. Then I'm going to work online. And I just keep going. 90% of my life since I've left my job has been building the business. And it's working. But it takes a lot of work. And not many people around, well, I shouldn't say not many. People from his generation I don't feel really understand the opportunity that the internet has opened so many doors. I mean, look, I'm out in the field dealing with people, using my car, getting out there, making money, meeting different people, delivering, learning about different places, everything like that. But it's with the help of the internet. Amazon Prime, that van, and I was like, there's Amazon Prime again, and the woman's delivering to my building. Well, that's a job that's created by the internet. And it is. So, I don't think he really understood what I was saying. He just really likes me. He's a very nice man. So, I am starting late, and I'm going to turn on the apps in a moment. I'm going to turn on the apps right now. Stay tuned, folks. I turned on Grubhub. Oh, this is so crooked. My gosh. Oh, well. I turned on Grubhub. I wish I had a larger car that this could be a little further. I was thinking of putting it down there, but once it rings, I have to go like that. I don't know if I want to do that. And I turned on Stride to track my miles. I'm going to give Grubhub 5 minutes because I make more money with Grubhub in less than a minute. Hold on, folks. Less than a minute. Less than a minute that took. Going to Oceanside, I took a 7:35 pickup. And it's right in Oceanside. Jesse's Empanada Pastries. It's hard parking there. But that's okay. They all can't be easy. I burnt myself today on the toaster oven. Wonderful. So, I feel the older generation, they don't understand that someone like myself, someone like UDM, someone like Paid to Drive, just to name a couple that I'm sure of, are building a business of their own on their timetable, and they're also securing financial stability, just in a different 21st century way. That's just my opinion. That's how it works. So someone like him don't get it. They're used to working for someone and having that security, giving up 30 to 40 years of their life for that pension, and probably moaning. Not all people moan and complain about their jobs. I'm going to go straight. I know many people who are happy with their jobs, but a lot of people are very unhappy, and they work 30 to 40 years for that pension, and then they turn 60 and they're lost. They're absolutely lost. They're going through that change, 55, 60. They make that big change. It's scary not having that security that you're so used to having. It's telling me to go down Merrick Road, but I feel I can go elsewhere. I'm going to go straight, go down Atlantic. So he really means well. He's a good man. Okay. I'm going to give a shout out. What I'm going to do for the next month at least, when I'm on the treadmill and when I'm in the field working, delivering to earn income, I'm going to watch other YouTube channels that speak about this topic. And today, well, he's been on my mind for a few weeks, but I finally took the time today to let me see where this guy is at, because I really liked him. And it's Saying It Like It Is. That's the name of the YouTube channel. Saying It Like It Is. And I watched 4 of his videos today. 2 of them on the treadmill, or 3. I did the treadmill for an hour. I love my new lifestyle. I feel healthier every day. And it's very interesting. It makes the time just fly by. He has a very soothing way about him. He's soothing. He's not, and he makes his topics are very interesting because he is knowledgeable, because he does do this industry right now. He's in the field, so he has a lot to share. And I know I watch 2 channels that the guys are younger than me, like 15 years younger than me, 17 years. This guy is middle-aged, and he's been around the block a few times. So when he's sharing his I guess insight, when he's sharing, you know, his experiences on the road, his opinion, I get it. He brings so much to the table because of his life experience. And I like that. So now I'm going to start watching him for a while. I want to get caught up. I think he can be very successful online as a YouTube partner. It takes work to build an online presence that attracts followers, subscribers. And it takes work on the creator to make it happen. It's not easy. People go, oh, you're earning money online, that's easy. Well, if it was so easy to earn multiple streams of daily residual income, why aren't you doing it? It's not that easy. Nothing worth having is that easy. So, oh cool, I did go the right way. Yay, I made a good call. And I'm going to get in this lane. So, I say give him a try. Saying It Like It Is. I believe he's from Staten Island. And there were 2 videos I really enjoyed. New York City Parking. That's the title of his video. He used to live in a city. He knows what it's like. He's been there and back. He's experienced. And the New York City Exodus, EXODUS. I know what it means, but I can't say it right. And I happen to agree with him. That was a very interesting video. I dig that a lot. Great topic. I have said that about Long Island for years. I feel it's slowly, say if I had a child that was 20 or 30 years old, I feel they will see this happening in their life. I don't feel I will actually see the full transition in my lifetime. But I happen to feel that Long Island in about 100 years will be like Fire Island and only for the wealthy. And he talks about New York City, how it's becoming overkill expensive, which that's been the talk for years. But it is a lot more serious than people. I don't think people understand the seriousness of how New York City will soon be a rich man's land. But they need middle class and lower than middle class people to do all the work that they don't want to do, because they work smarter, not harder, and they have the opportunities to do it. Wealthy people, real wealthy people, unless, I'm not going to say all, but they can hire people to do their laundry every week. They have cleaning people come in and clean their homes. they could throw the keys and say, go do this for me. I need this done, while they're working on something they're passionate about, or whatever they feel like doing. It's harder to succeed when you got to do it all yourself. And that's so true. That's why when I really understood the food delivery app gig opportunity, it opened the door for me to take a chance to create something from nothing to better my financial future. I see becoming financially successful and not worrying about money the way I did and the way I have over the years. One of the things I did say to Mr. Garcia, I said, Mr. Garcia, and not that he understands everything that I do online and what I say. I said, let me tell you something. I've worked for a handful of people in my lifetime. I haven't had many jobs, but the jobs I've had, I kept for a long time. I made those people a lot of money. And why did they keep me on for 7+ years? It's because I was a good worker and I made them money. You're welcome. So I figured, this is an opportunity. I said, I'm headed out right now to go make some money so I could come back and work on my business that I woke up at 6:30 in the morning to work. And he was just like, oh, Michelle, you need a boyfriend. I mean, that's what he said. And I'm like, Mr. Garcia, I built a business. I took a decade off from life. And I went on 2 dates and they were boring. They were wealthy men that bored the hell out of me and put down me pushing forward with my passion of creating my own business, which I think they're just too dummy to realize. One guy didn't give up for a few times too. I'm like, God, this guy just wants somebody to sit next to him and keep him occupied. I'm like, Mr. Garcia, I have an interest in someone. He's like, you do? I was like, a serious interest, finally. And the feeling is mutual, but we're both very busy, so I'm in no rush. I said, you'll meet him when the time's right. It'll happen. And he's like, oh. But my point is, he didn't really get what I was saying. And when he listened to me, he was like, oh, you need a boyfriend. I was like, oh boy. When you have a passion about something, when you really enjoy your lifestyle and you're passionate about everything you do, I used to be so hard up about boyfriends and not being alone. If it happens, it happens. I like my life. I really enjoy what I do. And I'm a true believer now because I know it's greener on the other side. And that's my opinion. I am a middle-class worker. Was for a long time. Most of my life. I started at 11. It is greener on the other side. I just said that to a friend and she got a little annoyed with me because she told me she needed to get a second job. And I was angry because I wish she had come for the ride, because she would be where I am now and I could be sharing this experience with a partner, a business partner. But not everybody goes down the same path. It just angered me that this woman at 60 years old, she's going to be 60 in August, told me that she needs to get a second job because she can't make it anymore. She can't do it on her job. And she has a good job. She can't make it. It's angering. Something's clicking. Oh, that must be my iPad. I got to shut this off for a moment, guys. I'll be back. Can't figure out. I guess I got to watch some YouTube videos, but that's time. You got to sit down and make the time to learn all this stuff, to figure out how I could keep it on while I close it down a little bit. Oh, man. So far, that's been my morning. And I have no regrets, guys. As long as I'm capable, I'll do this in between. And funny how people are staring at me. As if, I have this phone in my car now. I've been watching people with their DVDs and their phones in their cars for years. I don't know why this is so shocking. I'm like a decade behind when it comes to electronics in my car. 3212. Okay, it is the place I was thinking of. Some kind of empanadas, pastry, puffy thing. And it's in a tiny old strip mall with no parking. I might park on the side street here and just take a few steps and make it easy. Excuse me. You know what? Yep. I'm gonna go straight and go around to make sure. Yep, that's the place. Oh wow, there's actually a parking spot. Maybe there will be one. Hard to run a business when you have no parking. I went to a place yesterday off of, I guess it was Sunrise. Oh, what's the Sunrise Highway in Merrick? Some Greek place on the right-hand side. I said, what are the odds of them, going west, what are the odds of them not having parking in the back? So I went around. They have no parking, only street parking. I just found that so bizarre. Not even a little parking spot with 6 spots. Nothing. Nada. Ooh, is that person going to take that spot? I hope not. Oh, they're stopped at the light. I got lucky. There's actually a parking spot. It is empanadas, Jesse's empanadas, pastry, bakery, retail, wholesale kind of place. You're going to have to let me back up because you ain't taking my spot. And I got a little car here. It's tight. Okay, folks. I thought I'd do a quick one on the way to my first run. Less than 1 minute. 1 minute. Grubhub rings me. That's great. I haven't even done Uber Eats for the past few days. I think I swung in too because Grubhub is busy around here and they pay more. Okay, I'll be back. Maybe I'll do another one in a little while, but I wanted to share that with you. Do you agree? I feel a lot of people don't understand the opportunity available, the opportunities created by the web. It's not just online businesses. It's so many other things. All right, I'll be around. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying. Bye.